How's it going? This is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, and you are in the Lone Wolf Bushcraft After Dark. Well, that was weird. That'll make you jump. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Hey, how's it going? Whoops. That's cool. I'm just lighting my tea candles here real quick here. Oh, I know why they look like that. Cool. Do. All right. What's up, Adrian? Adrian in the house. Brother Adrian. Do. I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this in the comments here. There we go. What's up? I'm having me some tea. Here. Brother Lone Wolf got a new haircut. I shared it out on social media. What's funny is I'd been cutting my own hair for about a year. And so I got so excited. What's funny is I still wore two masks while I was getting my hair cut, but it was nice sitting in a barber's chair and getting a haircut. And like I said, I've been cutting my own hair for about a year. And then I also shaved my face. So I'm all clean shaven. So I just put some gel in my hair, some styling gel. So I got a brand new haircut, put some styling gel in my hair, shaved the beard off. So I was kind of going for kind of a flat top spike look for my hair. So yeah, it was just really nice. I hadn't had like I said, I've been cutting my own hair for a year. So it's so nice to sit in that barber chair and get a nice brand new haircut. Oh wow, my Japanese tea is really good. Wow, that's pretty good. Cheers. Bink. Sometimes it's good to have a tea before bed. Oh wow, the sweet part's at the bottom. Wow, that was really good. There's this Tivana tea, and along with the Tivana tea, there's a little bit of sugar rock that I put at the bottom. Hey, what's up, Theo Show? I'm showing that I shaved my beard off and that I got a new haircut at Great Clips. I'd been cutting my own hair for about a year. Hey, good day, Theo Show. Adrian says, yo, Wolf. Theo Show says, good day, mate. And then I just lit my candles over here. And I got my wind chimes going. And I got my disco light in back. So yeah, as people are coming in, I'm going to holler them at the chat. But oh man, it was so nice to go get a haircut. And I just finished up my tea. Oh, that was pretty good. These are traditional Japanese cups that I put my tea in, which was cool. What's happening? Well, usually these Lone Wolf Bushcraft After Dark series is about relaxing and chillaxing, and then the other part of it is the open chat. So as people come in here, and comment, I make sure I click on their comment so that way it shows the channel's name throughout the whole night of the video. And yeah, and occasionally the chat will kind of gear how the conversation goes in the After Dark series. Or sometimes I'll go ahead and guide the conversation. So, but I already had an amazing lunch that I ate before, or I had an amazing dinner. Is chicken pasta salad. So sometimes I'll do that. I'll be eating on the live stream, but I already ate that before I came on the live stream there. But yeah, of course I don't know who else is doing it live. No jackets. What's up, Yenny Amodi? What's up? I've been watching some of your videos on TikTok, Yenny. Yep. Daddy Lone got a fresh shave and a brand new haircut. I'd been cutting my own hair for a year, but it was nice to sit in the barber chair, and it felt normal for once. I mean, I had 2 masks on while someone was cutting my hair, but it just felt so good to sit in the barber chair. And like I said, I hadn't sat in a barber chair in about a year, so it was nice. It was pretty cool. And plus, I got rid of the beard, so that was cool too. The lights in the background, yeah. Got a little. It's a little disco light. We have this one place called Spencer's. I bought it a long time ago. And then I got another light that has lightning in it when you touch it with your hand. Where have you been? Dun, dun, dun. The Osho's asking Yenny where she's been. But yeah, and then I also lit some tea light candles and my wood wick candles there, and then I got my wind chimes going. And then as channels come in, I'm hitting their comments so that way when people rewatch the video, they'll get to see the channel names that come by here. Still a cool. Oh, and then last night's After Dark live series, people saw me hanging around the campfire, and my co-host for that was Jerry Boy TV was my co-host for that live last night. What's up, Andrew? Andrew, out until further notice in the house. I like the game you were playing, Andrew. That little character reminded me of Samurai Jack when you were playing that game. And that's funny you mentioned you had watched that. I watched it too. The samurai. Hey, what's up, Brett? I also posted a thing there in case anybody wants to come up as well. Brett in the house. So yeah, Jerry Boy from Jerry Boy TV. He's from Scotland, and he was my co-host last night. Samurai Jack. Yeah, I love that show. What's up, Bill? Bill in the house. All right. It's so funny. I'm not building a campfire tonight, and I got more people in my live tonight than I did last night when I had the campfire and the tiki lights going. And tonight I have a chill setup tonight, and more people are coming in here. That's pretty cool. That's cracking me up. More people are joining the live stream than joined yet last night. But yeah, Jerry Boy TV was awesome. He's a pretty cool co-host. So during that last night's live stream, I was showing off the campfire, and he was telling me how he used to go camping all the time. Jerry Boy TV was telling me that. So that was pretty cool. Hola, Andrew. ¿Cómo está, amigo? Bell with the Spanish. Look out. Mid to late week. Oh, okay. That explains it, Andrew. Yeah, but I didn't promote that last night's live either. But I loved breaking out my tiki torches, and I loved building the campfire. I think I was showing off a gear item that night too. But yeah, it's so funny. During some of these more chilled after dark live streams, sometimes I get more people. And I think that maybe that's because they can tell I'm relaxing and going to be interacting with the chat more. So maybe next time I have a campfire going, I'll just already have it going. And that way I'm immediately interacting with the chat right away. Maybe that's what I'll do for that live stream. I don't know if you noticed, Bill. I lost the beard, and then I went to Great Clips and got me a haircut. And I haven't had my haircut in about a year. And check that out. Brand new, fresh haircut. I'd been cutting my own hair for a year. And I was just super stoked about going to Great Clips and finally getting a haircut. That was so cool. Super cool. And then, I was enjoying Andrew play that game, and he was doing that. Andrew was playing a pretty awesome puzzle game. Hey, Miss Muggs, how's it going? That's right, it's morning in the Philippines. Here, it's 10:36 p.m., so it must be 10:36 a.m. there. So, have you already eaten breakfast, or what did you have for breakfast, Miss Muggs? Miss Muggs is cool. She's a promoting channel. I'm in the game. I'm in that game. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, check this out, Miss Muggs. I went and got this haircut at Great Clips, and I've been cutting my own hair for a year, and it was so fun to finally go and sit in a barber chair and have someone else cut my hair. It felt kind of normal for once. Oh, that's cool, Muggs. No problem. Aw, Brett says hi, Eddie Muggs. No breakfast yet? Really? Still in bed. I do that sometimes in the morning. I still lay in bed before I go make breakfast. So, what's your typical go-to breakfast that you like to fix when you're in the Philippines? Sometimes I'll just have some fresh fruit for breakfast and maybe some toast. Or sometimes I go all out and I throw strips of bacon. I haven't eaten bacon in a while though. I'd actually have to go buy bacon if I did that. I am on fasting. Cool. My wife does that intermittent fasting. Oh, okay, that's cool. They say people that do that intermittent fasting or fast every once in a while live longer. So that's cool. I normally start to having foods around 1 or 2. Oh, that's cool. Are you super hungry by the time 1 or 2 rolls around, or maybe your body's just used to it, waiting till 1 or 2 to eat something? I figure I did enough fasting when I was a wrestler in high school. I Some of the weight classes we were trying to keep our weight down. So, oh my God, I ate so many salads, and so I feel like I fasted enough during my high school years to cover me for a lifetime. Yeah. That's a good reason to do it. To have a longer life, to live longer. And Miss Smoke says I get used to it. That's cool. Yeah, it's amazing what people can get used to. Of course, I still occasionally like my. I don't eat a lot of red meat often, but every once in a while, I like a really good cheeseburger or steak. My longest is 72 hours. Oh, wow. So, what do you do? Just drink lemon and lime and water if you fast for 72 hours? Wow. I think my wife just drinks water and tea when she fasts. Thanks, Brett. Um, but yeah, there is a connection between fasting, intermittent fasting, and living longer. Yep, water and tea is good. I will say sometimes I don't always eat breakfast all the time. Hey, good morning, Deborah in the house. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Mama Deborah. How are you doing, baby sister? I love that Deborah and Jean play off each other, and they. I love that they do their live streams back to back, and I love how they're like a comedy duo, and they play off each other. I love that. And Deborah's really quick about reading the comments. Boom, 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 boom. She's she's on it. And then Jean Ping does the same thing. She reads the comments. I'm showing off your guys' comments so that way when people rewatch this live, it'll show off the channel names. So that's why I'm sharing your guys. So yeah, my hope is yeah, anyone who rewatches these lives, if you're not familiar with any of these channels' names, comments I'm putting up, please give their channels a look. And if you like if you like the content of those channels, please give them a like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell. All right. Busy at work. That's funny when you guys are doing your live stream. Yeah, because the times are switched backwards. Yeah, the times are switched backwards. The O Show. I remember when the O Show was showing off his the different boards that he runs to run all the stuff that's around him. Lately, I've been watching some YouTube channels. One guy had a channel on how to build a YouTube studio. Of course, they were focusing on with a smartphone for $25. Originally, this guy made a YouTube video how to make a small YouTube studio for $75. But it was all focusing on using your smartphone and making a little mini YouTube studio. And then, of course, they were thinking as you get monetized and start to really grow, then you can branch out to all the different cameras. Um, I like what one guy did. One guy had a camera here, and another guy had a camera on an angle. And I think he was interviewing another YouTuber, and all of a sudden the first camera went out. But then he remembered what he had set up in his studio is the corner camera was that way. So he had a corner camera that way, and he had one straight this way. So that was kind of neat to hear that interview of those two YouTubers talking together. And then I just remembered when I was watching those videos, I remember the O Show talking about his different boards that he has that works different things that are all around his thing there. So it was cool. It had all kinds of lights on it, and it looked really cool. But you could see he was enjoying, you could see the O Show was enjoying his, and I'm the same way whenever I get a new electric item, especially if it's going back into my channel. I haven't saved up money for it yet, but I am looking, I don't know if I'll do it, but I am looking into the drones. But one drone I'm looking at, I mean, of course, some of them are really expensive, but the one I'm looking at it's a kind of drone that doesn't go really super high. And the reason I was kind of looking at that one is if I got one that normally just functions and doesn't go super high, I'm thinking maybe I can get away with doing drones in certain places. I have a feeling if I get the kind of drones that go way, way up high, then I'll have to start getting licenses and permissions and stuff. Hey, take care, Miss Muggs. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm a tech freak. Yeah. Well, I have a feeling anyone that runs a YouTube channel, eventually you're going to want to start to play with some of the major tech toys. Especially if you start to get serious with YouTube. A lot of YouTubers start off this venture as just a hobby, which is what I did in 2017. I did it as a hobby. And I didn't play around with the live streams until I wanted to really start growing. So, and then I did remember hearing one of the big channels, Casey Neistat, he mentioned that he started growing more when he started dropping more videos more consistently. So he talked about that's when he started experiencing his growth as a YouTube channel. But and then the other thing I hear YouTubers talk about is, especially once they get monetized, they're really going to put that back into their channel to keep making their content better and better. So, which would be really smart for a YouTuber to do. Now, another thing I heard when watching some of these YouTube grow channels, or watching people that talk about lighting and cameras, one person said, especially if you don't have the money, that just using natural daylight and placing your camera in just the right place can be just as awesome as any light you could start to buy. But some of these lights are pretty cool. Some of them, some lighting that you can do for your channel, uh, some of them are not overly expensive either. So I think it's just a matter of, and they got YouTube videos all over. There's tons of YouTube channels that can explain more lighting to the other YouTube channels. Just listening here, Daddy, while having my coffee. Cool, Belle. So yeah, it's there's a lot of tricks and trades you can learn about the lighting, but a lot of YouTube channels do seem to they do stress lighting. That if you can get the right lighting on your videos, uh, that can help your video look pretty awesome. But then they showed tricks on how to use natural light too. And Casey Neistat does say there's certain times of the day he loves to film that has pretty awesome natural lighting. I noticed when even in my own videos or even in my last night's live stream, I could have set up some better lighting for that live stream, especially since I'm sitting out on the back porch. Well, I was in the lower deck part, is where I was having my campfire. But after I rewatched that live, I could have had a lot better lighting for that live stream last night. So that's how you learn. I don't know how many of you do that. Go back and rewatch either your live stream or rewatch some of your videos. So it's really cool. I purposely do that just so I can see, how lighting is. So now the other thing I do is I sometimes do a little bit of test runs to test the lighting in my videos, or even test the camera angles in my videos as well. So I like to do that as well. I just realized I got to pay attention to make sure. One time someone was trying to come up, and I don't think anyone's been trying to come up yet, but I realized I got to pay attention to that. So I'll put that there. Yeah, there's lots of things, especially if people are still doing their channel with their smartphone. They have there's all kinds of YouTubers that make little tricks and hacks you can do with your smartphone. Until until you have money to start moving up into the other. But yeah, I do really want to turn I would like eventually to turn my YouTube channel into a career. So that is one of my goals. The better camera you have, the less you have to worry about lighting. There you go. Yeah, because some of those cameras can play with the lighting as well. That's a good point, the Osho. Like I said, there are tons of basically, I know I can't claim ignorance as far as lighting and camera, mainly because I keep some of these channels I'm subscribed to that talks about the lighting and the cameras as well. But at the same time, they also were encouraging people, if all they did have was their smartphone, there's all kinds of gadgets you can add to your smartphone. And of course, this is in case someone can't afford the big cameras just yet. But some of them cameras are now going down in prices. And sometimes, especially, and the Osho may be aware of this, but I'm thinking he may know this because he's probably looking at all the tech goodies you can buy for your channel. But what I was going to say, what was especially when the different makers of these different cameras. I'm assuming that things go down in price, as they keep throwing out the newest and latest. So there could be a camera that someone's been waiting for a while, and finally it hits the price point that they feel comfortable buying it at. Nice gadgets, Owen. I saw it from all the videos. Yeah. Yeah, Owen's got some nice toys. But at the same time, Owen also brings he brings his personality and stuff, and his wit and his comedy chops. So and his storytelling. So that's cool. But yeah, Owen does have some nice gadgets. So, and he's getting good at working those electronic gadgets and goodies. And I imagine, like anything else, once you really start to see how they work, it probably gets you more excited for what's the next gadget that comes around the bend. That's how I am with stuff. And then, like Owen said, sometimes when you start bumping up in the better cameras, you got more features and stuff. I experienced that with one of my daughter's cameras. She had bought a couple really nice cameras, and one of them was pretty expensive, but it could do all kinds of videos, and it took really, really nice, awesome pictures. And some of these pictures we splashed onto. There's this one photo place where you can put them on coasters, and you can also put them on mugs. And I just thought that was cool. Because normally people put pictures in an album and then just forget about them. But it's kind of neat that there's places that'll throw your pictures on different items that you can at least use or check out all the time. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, when we were in Cape Town, South Africa, she brought her very expensive camera. I think it was a Canon, if I'm not mistaken. But it had all kinds of really cool features on it. And then what was the other one she had? She had one of the really good GoPros that could go underwater, and that was really cool. She's a surfer, so she got some really cool surfing footage with her GoPro. And it's amazing. It's like the size of a square. It's really cool. Of course, you got to really pay attention so you don't lose it. But my God, that GoPro that's waterproof, man, it was. She just caught some amazing footage of herself surfing, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, and she's trying to get me into that, so that'll be fun. If I ever do get the surfing bug, that'll be cool because then I could create some really cool outdoor content. I love the ocean. I have a lot of respect for the ocean too. And occasionally, oh my God, occasionally we'll watch these. They're like documentaries of these one surfers that catch these really, really, really big waves. They're the kind of waves that normal people wouldn't get on. They're really, really high. So, yeah, she's not trying to get me to that level. So, but it would be a good excuse to learn surfing just to hang out with my daughter. She's like 20 something. She's really cool. She's worked really hard, and she's working for a really good company now. The only reason she's still home with us is because of the pandemic. So, but she's got an office set up in her room, which is really cool. Hey, what's up, Kyla Marie? How are you? Deborah. Sissy Bell, I have new upload. Please watch. Sissy Bell, I have challenge with me. Will do. Ha ha ha. Cool. How's it going, Kyla Marie? Yeah, it's a cool background. Here, I'll show you what's going on in the background. So that's Spencer has all kinds of novelty items, and that's one of them. I bought it a long time ago. I thought I'd use it on my videos. Daddy Lone Wolf's doing good. How are you doing, baby sister? I hope you're doing well. Winlow, how's it going? Hey, check out my haircut. I've been cutting my own hair for about a year, and I finally got to go to Great Clips and have someone cut my hair. And so I'm super excited and stoked about that. So finally, I still was wearing them. I actually was wearing two masks when they were cutting my hair. Oh, I'm from Indiana, Midwest Indiana, USA. Hey, what's up? Shout out to the host. Thank you so much, Lone Wolf Bushcraft, aka JR. Hey, Jude Vlog. Good day to you, my brother. How's it going? Daddy Lone Wolf in the house. What's happening? Yeah, it felt almost like a normal day, except I had the mask on my face while they were cutting my hair, but it was really cool. Hey, G Vlog says, how is everybody? What's happening? Hello, glad you're stopping by. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I was just showing off my haircut. Made me feel I hadn't had someone give me a haircut in about a year, so that was awesome. Thanks so much. I also shaved off my beard. So, yeah. Since I got a new haircut, I made sure I shaved off my beard. But it was nice someone give me a haircut. Hey, Gene Ping, what's up? And thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks. Hey, Gene, how's it going? Brother Brett in the house. But yeah, who knew that going and sitting in a barber chair would make someone feel normal for a little bit? Brett in the house. Yeah, I'm showing off your guys' channels names here, so that way when someone comes back to replay it, they can check out the channels here. Uh, anyone who ends up catching the stream later, I'm showing off these channels. And if you see a channel that you're not connected with and you do like their content, please make sure you give them a like and a subscribe, and then make sure you hit that notification bell for them. Looking so clean. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks. I do like to clean up, so that's cool. But it was so funny when I was cutting my own hair. I'd have I'd have a mirror facing me here, and then well, no, I take that back. Let's say I had a mirror here, and I was looking that way. I was holding another little mirror just so I could take care of the back of my hair, but I didn't have to do that today because I was sitting in a barber chair. So that was pretty cool. I'm pretty good. Eating frozen brownie. Ooh, frozen batter and chocolate chip cookie dough. Chunks. My God, Brett, that sounds good. Yum, yum, yum. I just, when I eat something like that, I pretend it's 0 calories. Yeah, anything that tastes like that's gonna, I'll automatically say 0 calories. Oh, Ben and Jerry's brand. Oh my God, that's so good. Whenever I finish my hike in Brown County, one of my favorite things to do, because it's in Nashville. Nashville has the famous Chocolate Mousse restaurant. So it's an ice cream place, the Chocolate Mousse ice cream. And we usually always stop by there after a hike after hiking in Brown County State Park. We usually always stop there. They have homemade flavor ice cream, and then they have the other kind of ice cream. But I either order the banana split, which is huge, or I order the homemade strawberry ice cream, but in a shake form, and that's really good. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then speaking of gadgets, I remember Brett showing off his gimbal, and I think it was to hold a smartphone, if I remember right. And that looked like a pretty cool item. So that's an item I probably should save up for and go ahead and buy. Because it's supposed to make, whenever you're walking with your smartphone, it's supposed to, so you're not doing this, so the audience doesn't see that. Actually, I still see some YouTubers, even if they have all their expensive cameras, occasionally there's some places in their videos where they'll still break out their smartphone and film. Or in the case of one guy, uh, his camping trip got so cold that his smart his smart camera, his batteries got too cold to film, so he had to switch to his smartphone. So there are occasions where the smartphone will still come in handy, even if you got someone who's bought all the latest fancy camera stuff. Some of them will still do that. What's up? All right, we got 10 people in the chat. Cool. It's so funny. I think midway through the week is easier to get people at this time than what I had last night. So that's cool. What's happening? How's your day going, or how's your evening going? Or actually, how's your morning going? Oh, yeah, these are sunglasses. These are my favorite brand. Let me see if I can show off the brand here. Let's see if that focuses. That focusing? Yeah, that's my favorite brand right there. And the neat thing about it, they're shatterproof lenses, so I can drop them on the ground and they won't break right away. Or they have like a special shock thing. What's up? I'm turning up to this. Cool. Yeah. But it's really cool because, like I said, I could drop these on the ground, and man, I don't know all the technology about them. But like I said, they don't cost me an arm and a leg either. I picked them up at Clark's Safety, and for what I pay for one pair of sunglasses, some places I can buy two of these, and these are really comfortable. My favorite kind of sunglasses too. Yeah. Oh, these aren't $5,000, but they are at a decent price at Clark's Safety Place. So, but the cool thing is, for what some people pay, I mean, some people pay crazy money for sunglasses, but these won't break your bank. If you go to Clark Safety, they won't. You can end up pick up two of these for what you pay for one set of regular sunglasses. And I love the fact that they're shatterproof, so that's pretty cool. Man, then one sunglasses you told me about, man, those sound like really expensive. I don't think I don't think I'd ever pay $5,000 for some sunglasses. They're so cute. What do you do? Oh, what do I do for a living? I'm in public safety, but I'm hoping to do this for a living. Right now, I'm doing it I'm I'm just doing it as a hobby. Can you see Polaroids with them? Can I see Polaroids with them? Are you talking about like or how dark are they? I don't know if it can show it off in the camera. Let me go like this. This will be funny. Give you an idea how dark it is. I got some other lenses that aren't as dark. But these are in case it's really extra bright outside. That's why these are so nice. Thanks for the info. No problem, Kai. And I'm showing off your guys' channel names so that way. Do you have wind chimes? Yeah, I do. Good ear. You have a good ear. There's the wind chimes right there. And then there's the disco thing that I picked up at whatchamacallit. And then I got candles here. Tea light candles and a woodwick candle. So if you guys hear any crackling fireplace sound, that's my woodwick candle. And then whenever someone rewatches this live, they're going to see your guys' channel names pop through the live here. Yeah, thanks, Smiley Day. Yeah, the chimes kind of set the mood, especially since this show's called Lone Wolf Bushcraft After Dark series. Last night, if you guys would have came by last night, I was in my backyard last night, and I had a campfire. It started off as a small campfire, then I made it a small bonfire. So if you guys had came in last night, you would have been treated to a small bonfire last night. So, but tonight is chill candles, wind chimes, disco lights, and hanging out with you lovely people. Have candles. There you go. They have the fake candles too that are battery operated, so that's cool. They literally sell them. Where do they sell those at? They sell them at Kirkland's and stuff. There's all kinds of places that sell fake candles, but I actually like the real candle. Your room's better than mine. That's funny. What is the biggest misconception of public safety? Wow, that's an interesting question. What is the biggest misconception of public safety? Well, actually, your best. Everybody has a. I mean, we all got senses: hearing, taste, smell. Of course, let me reread that question. What is the biggest misconception of public safety? Hey, Jerry Boy TV. That was my co-host last night. Yeah, our public safety team does work with the police, Kai. Oh no, I do not. Um, yeah, even though I work with in my public safety thing, I work alongside police, and each each of us has a different role to play in public safety, and the public also has a role to play in public safety too, and that's to let where I work at is to let one of us know if something's going on in campus. Some public safety is related to just simply if we see like a sidewalk hazard. So some parts of public safety can be mundane. Could be as simple as some water just needs to be cleaned off a floor. That's part of public safety. Not all public safety is super exciting. Some parts of public safety involves just simple safety. Do, 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 do. That's interesting. But what else? Do, 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 do. So, anyways, we'll switch topics. I kind of was getting off topic. Yeah, gear items. So that's wild. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oops, wrong person. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Well, bam, bam. How did you feel the results of the 2020 election? How should we tackle? Well, I think I'm of the belief even if your side didn't win, in my case, my side didn't win the election. So, and this is an open chat, so I'm going to answer that, especially since I said this was open chat. Um, yeah, my side didn't win the 2020 election, but I still am. I'm not going to do what the other side did, which says the other guy is not his president. Biden is my president. I kind of miss the times of my dad um, where both Democrats and Republicans. There was a time where both sides weren't so polar opposites, and yeah, there was a time where they weren't so polar opposites, and they do 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 do. So yeah, just to answer Kai's thing, um, I think. Oh, I like what Rush Limbaugh said one time. He said, "Whenever you have gridlock, sometimes that's sometimes that prevents government from messing up." But what's funny? What both sides? Here's the funny thing, because I think both sides realize that they're. And I think I heard something interesting on. I think it was one of the public radio shows. I think Caitlyn Jenner is going to run for California governor. So that's really interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see I don't think we're going to see another Rush for a long time. But anyways, I did hear that on public radio that we're going to see another, or Caitlyn Jenner is looking at possibly really running for governor in California. They have she hasn't made an official announcement yet, but I did hear that on public radio. But yeah, um, doo, 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 doo. So yeah, I know a lot of the live streams, a lot of the channels that are visiting here. I know they don't like to touch politics or religion. My live stream's a little different. I sometimes will touch politics and religion, and yeah, just as long as people are cool and say cool things, and it, but yeah, um, yeah, Biden is my president, and even though I didn't vote for Biden, I want him to be successful. Um, I am scary at some of the things he's kind of signed off on for his first 100 days. Um, but yeah, and the only thing the other side can do is, just have vigorous debate on things, And one of the things I think both Democrats and Republicans are, I think what really woke both sides up is when Trump did get elected. So, um, but what's weird is I'm afraid that both sides are going to go back to business as usual. And I think what Democrats and Republicans don't really get is the American people. I mean, I can't speak for all American people. I guess I'll just speak for myself. What both sides don't get when they're, and because I'm an independent voter, so that means I, both sides are going to try and get my vote since I'm an independent voter. And I think both sides need to wake up and not go back to business as usual. Because there are some independent voters that, you know, they want the politicians to complain, or they want the politicians to pay attention to what's happening. Of course, there's an old saying that all politics are local. So, what one politician is on the national stage may not be able to relate to people at the local level. So, unfortunately, some of the local level politicians can sometimes get hurt by the national level politicians, especially if that national politician says something that doesn't make the local politicians' constituents happy. So, but yeah, there is an old saying: all politics is local. So, and I've listened to since I'm here in Midwest Indiana, I have listened to the WIBC guys, and they make some pretty good points about what our local politicians have been doing here. So, um, but then the other thing I'm concerned about, especially in social media, uh, uh, I think part of the reason. both sides are becoming so estranged from each other is everyone's watching their own social. Uh, it's weird, man. News has even gotten. Uh, I never would have thought news would become a spin of a particular. It's hilarious. You could probably if you watched some Democrats, you could probably if you surveyed some Democrats, they could probably name off the news they watch a lot, right? And then that becomes their and same thing with their probably their Facebook or whatever. Everyone and I'm guessing the Facebook feeds do this. Now this is just my opinion. Don't take it to heart, guys. This is just my opinion. I think these Facebook pages and also these same thing with Republicans and Democrats. They all have their own specific news that they watch, and then they all now. Since I'm an independent, I try to watch a variety of different news to try and get a big picture. And maybe some Democrats and Republicans do that, but I'm not for sure if they do. But the bad thing about it, everyone's being fed, uh, and the way the Facebook pages seem to work is they seem to feed whatever you like, right? And so I think you start to get a vision like this. You start to get a tunnel vision. Hey, buddy. Hope yeah, Daddy Lone Wolf's doing well, man. Bedford, Indiana, right? I didn't know that, dude. That's cool. That's super cool. Um, so yeah, I think that's what's been happening in our politics is everyone has their own kind of Facebook feed that's feeding them, and now I do see the Democrats are making the same mistake. Like this one lady got on there. I think she was a public official, and she she said a crazy statement against the Republicans. It was just a really crazy statement. They played it on WIBC. And what's funny is if you're trying to win over the other side, the worst thing you could do is demonize that other side because then whoever you're trying to win over, their ears are going to close up. So always laugh when people do that, especially if you're trying to win someone over to your side. Why would you say something really horrible to a group and then their ears just close up? Cooking lunch. That's cool, Belle. What are we having for lunch? Or what are you cooking for lunch? Because sometimes what you guys cook is pretty awesome. So what are you cooking for lunch, Belle? I'm just curious. Daddy Lumbles. I'm curious what you're fixing for lunch, Belle. I mean, I've already ate, so if you start to tell me what you're fixing for lunch, I won't get super hungry. I am cooking pork chop. Ooh, I'm cooking pork chop. Ooh, that sounds good. You're gonna laugh, Belle, but when my mom made me pork chops, she used to lie to us and break out steak sauce and tell us we were eating steaks. So I guess when I was little or when I was really small, I don't remember this. My mom's telling me the story. My mom, she passed in, uh, yeah, 2020. She had passed in July. So I'm having all these memories of my mom. And yeah, it's so funny, man. She would, and we were, um, anyways, I guess when I was really small, I went up to my mom and I asked her, and I don't remember this because I was super small. I asked my mom if we were poor, and my mom paused a little bit. And once again, my mom's telling me the story. I don't remember this because I was too small. And my mom said, "Son, if you're saying," she goes, "Son, if you're saying if not a lot of money, yes, we're poor. But she said, if you're saying as far as love, son, we're very rich. So I thought that was cool. My mom said that to me when I was really small. Oh, no problem. I That's no problem, Bill. She was an amazing Irish woman. And hey, what's up, Australia here in the house? Anyways, my mom's mother was from Dublin, Ireland. And so my mom was a strong Irish mommy. She loved God very much. She loved Jesus. She loved God, and very strong Irish woman. And she raised a strong Irish man. Me and my brother, two strong Irish men. So I mean, I'm a mutt. I'm a mixture of English, Irish, and Scots. But we were able to trace the Irish quicker because my mom's mother was born in Dublin, Ireland. And then, of course, her father is Irish American, and then her mother is Irish Irish because she was born in Dublin, Ireland. For sure. Oh yes, she had beautiful red hair. My mom was very pretty. And now that I'm listening to some of these Irish music, it's hard not to think about her. Hi, Ellie. Hey, Daddy Lone's doing good, man. Check this out, Ellie. I got me a haircut. I went to a place called Great Clips. Because for a whole year I've been cutting my own hair. And finally, Daddy Lone Wolf shaved off. Since I got a new haircut, I shaved off my beard. And it was so neat sitting in a barber chair because I hadn't sat in a barber chair in a year. So, yeah, how are you doing, Ellie? How's it going, Ellie? Doing any shooting or anything? I've not been outside doing any shooting, but I have been outside building campfires. And I built a campfire during my live stream last night. And then Jerry Boy TV was hanging out with me as my co-host, and we swapped stories about camping, which was really cool. Yeah, check that out, Raquel. And look, Raquel, I shaved my face, so I got a new haircut. I've been cutting my hair this past whole year, but I went and sat in a barber chair, and they gave me a really nice haircut. Yeah, and then I shaved the old beard off too. So yeah, thanks, Bill. I appreciate that. I'm just I was so ecstatic because I hadn't sat in a barber chair. Yeah, Raquel and Bill, I hadn't sat in a barber chair for about a year, and so I was so stoked to go do that. Hope you're doing good, Ellie. Hope you're doing good, my brother. Yeah, new shave, new haircut. That's right, Raquel. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, Ellie. I love it. The thumbs up. All right. And then I like showing up your guys' comments. You like us. We have. Oh, don't say that, Bill. You guys, Filipinos are beautiful. I tell you what, I'll give you an example, Bill. Um, I know tons of people with straight hair that's trying to make their hair curly, and I know tons of people with curly hair trying to make their hair straight. And what that says to me is everyone's trying to make something they don't have. And and yeah, it's so funny because when I look at Filipino people, I think they're beautiful. So, but I think what it is it's unique and different, so I find it beautiful. Or there's an old saying, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But yeah, I think, and what's funny, Filipinos, there's many different rainbows of Filipinos. There's probably Chinese Filipinos, Japanese Filipinos. There's probably black Filipinos. There's probably Filipinos of all kinds of stripes and colors. And the same things in Peru. There's Chinese Peruvian. In the case of my wife, she's Japanese Peruvian. But she has a Filipino doctor that asked her if she was from the Philippines. And my wife said, no, I'm actually from Lima, Peru, South America. So sometimes my wife gets mistaken for being Filipino. But yeah, I think Filipinos are beautiful. So I laugh when some of the Filipinos poke fun at themselves, but I think they're beautiful. It's like me, I have. Yep. My daughter has this naturally curly hair, but she sometimes straightens her hair, and it's funny. She's got this. The other thing I like about my daughter's hair, she's got this beautiful jet black hair, but since she's got Irish from my side, it gives there's a little bit of red tint in it. It's really cool. Hey, Jamie, what's up, brother? Jamie. Hola from Hawaii, the Hapsters. Hola from Hawaii. What's up? What's happening? Check this out, Mama Hamster. I'm sorry, Mama Hapsters. Sorry, Mama H. Uh, I hadn't sat in a, oh my God. I hadn't sat in a barber chair in a year. I've been cutting my own hair for a year. And then I got to walk into Great Clips. Of course, I was wearing two masks while they were cutting my hair. But check this out. So, since I got a new haircut, I decided to shave the beard. So, Daddy Lone Wolf looking more clean. Daddy Lone Wolf showing he has the ability to clean up. And it was so fun because I hadn't sat in a barber chair in about a year. Woo woo! And then last night, I was playing around the campfire last night, and my co-host was Jerry Boy TV, and he's actually from Scotland. He was a pretty cool co-host. So Gary TV, if you're still in here, buddy, thanks for co-hosting with me last night. Thanks, Mama H. And now we're starting to get 70-degree weather here, so this is going to feel nice having this haircut. And plus, I'm hoping to go to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And if I do, that'll be my first travel vlogs for 2021. So I'm excited about that. I definitely hope the Puerto Vallarta, Mexico trip happens, because then it'd be fun to bring you guys new travel vlogs. And plus, it's been a year since I've traveled somewhere. Last time I traveled somewhere was in Cape Town, South Africa, and actually missed Cape Town. I fell in love with Cape Town, South Africa. It was beautiful. All right, Mama H is making dinner. What's for dinner, Mama H? Yep, Raquel, you are correct. And I work in public safety, so this haircut is going to work for that kind of work that I do, because I work in public safety. Thanks, Raquel. Yeah, isn't that cool? I'll show you what's making it. It's that. That's a novelty item I picked up at Spencer's a long time ago. Yeah, thanks, Jamie. Belle's cooking lunch. Belle's cooking Belle is cooking pork chops, and Mama H is cooking pizza. Ooh. Is it a hand tossed pizza, or is it a pan pizza, or is it a deep dish pizza? Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Raquel. Yeah, I like the light that I like the feel that it's given to. Oh, that's cool. That sounds cool. Raquel will be here. The thumbs up, cuz I love it. Thanks, Jamie. Jamie's so cool. Brother Jamie in the house. Raquel's cool. I like Raquel's lives too. Ooh, pan pizza. Hey man, pan pizza. I like pan pizza. That's good. I shared out. I made a small video today of the. They called it a loaded pizza. It was made on just a hand crust, but they loaded it with toppings on top. That's what I ate for lunch last. That's what I ate for lunch when it was lunchtime in the afternoon. I had loaded handcrafted pizza, and it was good. It came with a drink too. It was pretty good. But yeah, I like pan pizza. I like it because it's a little bit thicker than the hand toss. I don't like the thick pizza too much though. Yeah, but yeah, the pan's just right. Yeah, pan's different from like say deep dish. Now my favorite deep dish pizza is Giordano's. Actually making some Saba cake as well. It's been a while since I've made this Filipino dessert. What goes in that dessert, Mom H? Casaga cake. I'm probably not pronouncing it right. It's so. What goes in that Filipino? What goes in that Filipino dessert? I imagine since it's from the Philippines, it's nothing but goodness in that specific dessert. Or I'm just guessing it's nothing but goodness. Ooh, wait a minute. Do 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 do. I shared you out to the world, Daddy Lone Wolf. Thanks, Raquel. I appreciate that. Is with coconut meat and condensed milk. Wow. It's really savory, sweet, and good for coffee. Cool. That almost. So is it like a flan? Because I know sometimes flans are made with condensed milk. Good after a few days, and it makes a more tastier. Ooh, that sounds really good. What's funny is my baby brother passes on desserts, but I don't. So if I was there, I definitely would try that dessert for sure. And the fact that you're fixing pizza, I would try that as well. Yeah, the pizza is kind of like a flan, but is more dense than a flan. Yeah, my wife makes this one Peruvian dessert that's made of, but on top of hers, I think it's condensed milk and evaporated milk, and then I'm sure she adds sugar, and then there's like a caramelized. It almost tastes like a caramel on top, and it's in a flan thing. It's a really good, and it's a Peruvian dessert whose name I'm trying to remember, but that's a really good Peruvian dessert. But that Filipino dessert sounds good too. cook pizza of my own too at home. I don't like to eat pizza from outside. Oh, okay, Raquel, that's cool. Now, what kind of pizza do you like to cook, Raquel? Is it thin, or is it hand tossed crust, or is it a pan, or is it a deep dish? I will come once my premiere is finished. Then we'll push back. Oh, cool! That sounds cool, Lady Hapsters. Hapsters, the Hapsters. I like my pizza thin crust. Cool. What's funny is the some of the favorite New York. I think it's called the a dollar slice large thin crust pizza. They serve those in New York, and they're really big. I want to say it's like the ends of it, or like it's pointy like this, and then it comes out to about like that. And they call them a dollar slice thin crust New York pizza. I've never got to have it, but I've seen Casey Neistat. He likes to eat healthy all the time, but occasionally he'll buy the dollar sliced famous New York thin sliced pizza. Love Hawaii pizza with spices and less cheese on it, and mixed with my own flavor on it. Ooh, what is your hidden flavor, Raquel? What's the hidden flavor you put on it? Me too, Raquel. I make my own dough. It's a lot of work and messy. Yeah, but sometimes the messier you make something, sometimes it comes out even better. Even if it is messy, sometimes it comes out really, really good. Or if I've experienced it when I've made something messy, sometimes in the end it tastes really good. So sometimes getting messy with the food can end up making it taste even better down the road. That is my secret recipe. Laugh out loud. I love it, Raquel. There's this one Peruvian, funny you should say that. There's this one Peruvian lady uh, of my wife's. I think she's Spanish Peruvian, where my wife is Japanese Peruvian. Anyways, the Spanish Peruvian lady, she makes these. I think it's called. I think the dish is called wapa. I'm gonna mispronounce it. Wapa papacaina. It's made with yellow potatoes, and she puts this extra. Uh, she whips up this extra yellow sauce that she puts on the potato. Of course, the first it's a bed of lettuce, and then there's these really chopped potatoes on top, and then there's this special yellow sauce she makes, but she doesn't tell anybody the ingredients. My wife's the only one who's come close to making it. I think it's called wapapagina, and it's a potato. It's a potato dish. It's okay to be messy when you know how to clean food and healthy. Yeah, my mom was cook also, and she never shared her secret recipe. Ah, there you go. Hey, I Patrick, what's up? I Patrick TV in the house. Check this out, I Patrick. I got a new haircut, brother. I'd been cutting my own hair for about a year, and I finally got to sit in a barber chair at Great Clips and got me a nice haircut and also shaved off the beard. How you doing, I Patrick? I Patrick in the house. The more I help out her in the kitchen, I learn though her secret recipe. Aha! I Patrick TV, he's so cool. He's a cool dude. Whoop whoop, says the hamsters. Fried Patrick TV. How are you, baby? Hi, Patrick, says Raquel. You got a new haircut. Yeah, you got a new lighting and the new look. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Patrick. We're starting to get 70-degree weather, so I'm glad I got this new haircut. It gives me instant air conditioning. And shaving off the beard is cool too. Whoop whoop at the hamsters. So proud of Daddy Lone Wolf. He looks very beautiful. Thanks, Raquel. Raquel made me laugh. That was pretty funny. ATM. Oh, cool. Yeah, brother I Patrick TV. He's a spiritual cat. He's a really cool dude. He's got a really cool channel, and he's a really good singer. He's a performer, and I first saw him on a Song for Anna show. Hey, Daddy Lomo's doing good, man. I'm feeling good, especially since I'm stoked with my new haircut, and yeah, got a nice shave of Daddy Lone Wolf to have new look. No sunglasses this time too. Raquel says, haha. Hey, what's up, Song for Anna? How's it going? That's another really cool music channel. If you like hearing music, Song for Anna is the place to go. And so's I, Patrick TV. You're welcome, Patrick, man. You're just a solid, good dude, man. You put it in there. You put it on again, laugh out loud. Aww. So yeah, if you guys end up replaying this live stream, any of these channels that I'm showing up here, if you're not subscribed to any of them, give them a check out. And if you do like the content you see, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell. Because a lot of these channels I'm showing up here are really they're not only they're good channel, they're really good people too. So they're pretty awesome. Just here. Yeah. I love Song for Anna. She's really cool. And I Patrick Steve, and occasionally, if you visit the Song for Anna live stream, occasionally you'll see Patrick make a guest appearance on there. So that's kind of cool. They'll bounce back and forth with each other. It's pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, I guess Blessed Life was not feeling good too. Yeah, I think I was in one of the other. I think I was in one of the other live streams when and Blessed Life says she wasn't feeling good. What's happening, Sissy Song for Anna? And I also have a good time whenever I'm in Raquel's live stream. It's pretty cool. I gotta throw this up on here. Let me throw that up on there, bro. There we go. All right. Yesterday, says Raquel. Brett saying hi to hi, Patrick. Hi, Atiana. Hello, Eric. Sissy's Travels. Sissy's Travels. I love your photos that you throw up on Facebook. They're really cool. I'm hoping to go traveling pretty soon to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and I hope that happens because then I'll be able to start bringing you guys travel vlogs. And it'll be my first travel vlog for 2021, so that'll be cool. And I've been to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico before, and so I'm excited about going back there. So if all the plans go well, my first week I'll probably be in an all-inclusive hotel, and then my second week I'll probably be renting a place. I'll be renting like an Airbnb for my second week. So the first week in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, I'll be in an all-inclusive hotel, and then the second week I'll get a really cool Airbnb. So I'm pretty stoked. So yeah, of course when you'll start, it'll be so neat because you guys will start to see videos from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, Brother Lone chilling out. So I hope that happens because I'd love to bring that to you guys. That would be Daddy Lone Wolf, aka JR, would be psyched about that. And actually, that'll be my first 2021 travel vlog. So yeah, I hope that happens. The Puerto Vallarta, Mexico thing. That'll be awesome. Oh my. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that was sweet. Oh, it's hot in the Philippines now. Wow. What's up, Rocky? Rocky in the house. How's it going, man? Oh, wait a minute. Someone wants to come up here. Do. Brother Brett, what's up?
I've been
My
back there like 3 or
brother.
4 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brett. Well, I kept looking back there and no one
I
like
have my
we
camera open for a reason, so
right,
it's me.
right. And I appreciate that. And
Like, I should sort of wave my arms around and like,
yeah.
hey, I'm here.
Oh, dude, I've done that before. One time I did it with a candle and I caught someone's eye and they go, oh, wait a minute, someone's waiting backstage.
Yeah, but I like one time was flailing around for like 15 minutes backstage because I wanted to see if she would notice me one time. I don't remember who stream it was. I was back there for like 15 minutes before she noticed me. I was flailing my arms around and
oh,
like
that's
waiting and
hilarious.
like moving around all weird the whole time.
Oh, Sess is eating tuna sandwich with avocado. Sometimes I eat that, Sess. That's a really
I
good
eat tuna
sandwich.
sandwiches, but usually if I make a tuna sandwich, I put pickles in the tuna.
I have a funny story to tell you, Brett, man. One time is the first time I had never eaten avocados until I ran into my Peruvian wife. And one day she went to go put an avocado on my sandwich. I go, what are you doing? And she goes, this is avocado. I said, what in the world is an avocado? And she explained it to me. And what's really cool, it's a really healthy kind of fat to eat. Avocado is.
Mm-hmm.
It's oh man, I was watching some TV show. It was talking about all the health benefits of avocado. It was really, really super cool. So there's all these benefits to avocado.
Well, it's considered like one of the what do they call that superfoods.
Superfoods, yeah, it is, and I didn't know that about them. And
like a lot of green vegetables are.
yeah, man, it's so.
Now is avocado a vegetable, right?
I believe
Or is it
so.
a fruit?
I believe it's a vegetable.
Okay, but yeah, like that's one of the ones that has like a lot of nutrients in it, like and it's got good oil in it. But it's like another food that's got good oil in it is salmon. Salmon's got a lot of good oil in it. Fish oil.
Been out typing to secure my RV down to the ground to keep it from getting blown over by. That's funny you mentioned that, Rocky. I have some outdoor furniture that's really really light, and I had to put it in my garage.
Why it's just too windy?
Yeah, well, My other furniture I don't have to, but it's brand new furniture I bought too that's super light, and I'm afraid the wind will blow it away.
Uh,
Even though it's wicker, it's super light.
mhm.
It's
You know
really
what? Speaking of stuff, you know how you got that solo stove? My dad, my stepmom got one of those. Tells it what is this like a table that has the stove in the middle,
oh, that's cool.
and it's got one of those gas like propane stoves in the or like not stove in the middle. It's like a fire pit in the middle of the table.
Oh, like at the bottom, there's the gas component to it.
And then yeah, and then like in the middle, it's about maybe a foot and a half in diameter. It's got like the gas thing in the middle. So when you're outside, it'll like keep you warm.
I Patrick says, "How are you, Brett, today?"
I'm doing pretty good. I mean,
Cool.
I haven't done much. I just slept and ate some snacks. That's about it. I haven't even made dinner. I just ate like some leftover. Well, I ate some leftover broccoli that I had from yesterday before I went to work. I made just it's just frozen. It's like bird's eye. Like what's it called? Something broccoli bake or something cheesy broccoli bake, and then that's what I made with the steak. And then I had the second half I had left over. And then I had what else I have after that? I had something else. I had a piece of cheese Danish, and then I had some of these little these things. That's what I was telling you about.
Those are good.
It's like brownie. There's like brownie batter that's frozen in little chocolate chip cookie dough bites. It's what they
And it's
put in
by
there. What they put
it's
in there that ice cream that's called half baked,
and it's by Ben and
but without
Jerry's,
the
right?
ice cream.
Oh,
So what
cool.
is it really healthy? Probably not any healthier, but
But it's made by Ben and Jerry, right?
yeah, made by Ben and Jerry's. They make like cookie dough bites, and they make
Cool.
all kinds of them now. You can see what
Hey,
they're still in here.
Rocky said he just bought an RV last week. How old's your RV, Rocky? Ooh, those look good.
I know another guy that bought an RV too. Drone Travels. He used to be known as Drone FX. He bought a
Right.
brand new, or he wasn't brand new. He bought a 83 Class C motorhome that was in like really good shape. I
Yeah.
commented on the video when he first uploaded it like last week, and he said it's in really good shape, but has like a big block V8 in it. The older ones, that's what they put them in. They
Yeah.
put like 460s or 454s or what was the Ford one? The Ford made one. The Ford was the 460.
Right.
So was Dodge. Dodge had a 460. One of my uncles had a what was it an 80? What was an 81?
I knocked my phone over.
Well, it's just the cookie dough. It's just chocolate chip cookie dough chunks and fudge brownie chunks. So it's like frozen fudge brownie batter. That's what it is, pretty much. And then it's like little like 3/8 of an inch, like pieces of like chocolate chip, chocolate chip cookie dough with like little like tiny bits of chocolate chip
Yeah,
or like
Rocky.
chocolates in it or
Yeah,
chocolate in
Rocky.
it, like
Let's see
chunks.
it. Let's see your RV, brother.
Yeah, my uncle had an 80, was it like an 81 or something, 82 RV. There was a 27-foot Dodge. It had like a Dodge van front. It had a 460 in it, and I remember camping in that a couple times.
What's that
I camped
famous? What's that famous silver one? Is it called a Streamliner?
Airstream.
Airstream. Yeah.
Those things are a rep off. So they look cool and everything, but they're not worth the money. They're not. They're like you can get like a brand new 102 slide outs on it. That's like a
What?
27 foot. The Airstreams are like
What?
almost twice as much money.
What's up, Lady Coach? Woo
Hi,
woo.
sis, lady coach. But the thing is, those Airstreams are a lot of money for like a 27 foot. They're like 50, 60 grand.
Lady
For those
Coach
things.
said she liked and shared the thanks, Lady Coach.
Yeah, but they're spinny on. They look cool and everything. My brother had a. He was working up at a refinery when he was doing scaffold like a long time ago. This was like 17, 18 years ago. And he had a Argosy, which is the same thing as an Airstream, except it's fiberglass. And it was a 27 footer that he stayed in for like a few months when he was working at the refinery.
Lady Coach looks like she put a little thing by your name, like because you showed off those bites.
You know what it means? No, it's a lady going like this with her left or with this hand going like this, their hand up.
Oh wow, it's super small on my. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lady was saying hi. She's like hi.
Oh,
Her hand
okay.
raised up.
That's funny.
It's a lady in a purple shirt.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I think that's Rocky showing off his thing here. Let me add him to the stream. All right, Rocky, we
Dark in
got you
there.
on there.
Okay.
Turn your
He's
turn your
gonna
flashlight on your phone if you can.
I gotta actually go to it here away from the house.
So how old's your RV that you bought?
It's a 97.
Oh, that's cool.
Not that old.
Nah,
And
Well, it's still 24 years old.
what's the brand name of it?
it's a Sportsmaster set.
Oh wow.
My dad, my stepmom have a 24-foot Wildcat Max,
This here's a
2015.
So how long is it?
30-foot.
Are you kidding, Rocky?
Yeah,
You
that's
said-
pretty big. Yeah.
Did you just say 30 foot, Rocky?
Got a 13-foot super slide in it. This
Oh man. Look at all that
Yeah,
room.
that's pretty big. That's bigger than my dad, my stepmom's. It's like about a couple feet wider, probably.
So where did you find that, Rocky?
I got it on Marketplace. Got it for $4,000.
Oh, so you got a good deal on it, right?
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Wow.
master.
Probably worth probably 10 grand, probably.
Right. And you said you got it for 4, right?
Yes, I got it for
Holy mackerel.
It's sitting here in the master bedroom right here.
And it looks like it's in good shape.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
got
I'm telling you, Rocky, it looks fairly new, man. From what I'm seeing here.
Well, they don't really change RVs that much. I mean,
No, I mean, whoever he bought it from took care of it.
yeah, they really did.
Look at that.
but they don't really change RVs that much. So like you think a new model RV is gonna be barely different than the last year's model.
Yeah.
Just
No,
the
but
color maybe and like the color of
No,
the
but I
interior.
mean,
or something.
whoever he bought that from, they took care of that RV.
Mhm. Yeah.
They didn't trash it. It looks really nice.
Yeah, it does. Got a lot of strong winds out here.
Right.
It's a fifth wheel.
Yeah, it has like the bed that overhangs the
So you were saying you had to
truck
tie
there.
something down or something, right?
Yeah, right here on the super slide, got a 13-foot super slide which slides out of it.
Right.
Yeah. It gives you probably about like
So if the wind gets
3
up,
foot more room.
you have to actually secure.
Right.
Yeah, and then the slide out is like motorized.
Yes.
That's like with my stepmom and dad's is it takes probably about 30 to 45 seconds to motor it out.
See, this is actually the switch that actually controls the super slide.
Mhm.
And I got it hooked up to the power of the house instead of the power of the truck.
That slide's a little bit bigger than the one my dad's. Theirs is probably about 6 foot,
But
7 foot.
pretty bad storm around here. So
Wow.
Yeah, then you gotta have the fifth wheel like thing in the back of your bed.
yeah, that's what I got in the back of my truck right now. I got a fifth wheel in the back of this. Well, you can't see the truck, but
I know some few people had a fifth wheel back in the day, but they didn't.
I was just impressed how nice it is.
Yeah, the fifth wheel. They sometimes they have a bed over the, like sleeping area over the bed of the truck.
Right.
it's all where I live right here. I own all this stuff,
Oh, cool.
and that's where the mountain is back here.
Yeah, I really like that RV. That is super cool.
And that one probably has a full size shower in it.
So now when you go, yeah, so it probably does. It has a full size shower, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. I love the feel that it gives you. It feels like you're in a house. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's like almost a house. Yeah,
Yeah.
I buy a big truck.
it reminds me of like a mobile home. The trailer does in the inside.
Yeah. I
My
tell
truck,
you what, now
my,
that when you go to national parks or something, you'll be comfortable.
well, I actually live in the middle of national forest, so you got to haul it too far.
There you go.
Yeah.
Uh, but
Well, still, if you go to your favorite fishing place, you can go in style.
oh yeah,
hmm
you got the dogwoods are starting to come into bloom.
Oh, cool.
Got one right over my porch too.
Cool.
But I just wanted to stop in to say hello. Getting ready to turn in for the night. I'm gonna stick around in the chat, but I'm gonna bounce off here. Okay.
Okay, sounds good, man. Thanks for showing that off, man.
All right. You're welcome.
That was awesome.
Bye.
Later. That was cool. That was
My
so
brother
cool.
uses his little cargo van as a sleeper. It has like a platform he made that's like a foot up, and he put a bed.
Yeah.
He put I think I told you about. He put a queen size pillow top mattress in there. That's what he uses to sleep when it gets cold. If he's ever out there like when it's cold out, he just turns a little portable fan on and inside the van and
Yeah.
stays warm. Maybe like one of those little small like box fans.
Yeah. I can believe how well taken care of it was.
Yeah. Well, if you take care of anything, it'll stay nice forever.
Yeah. It was,
But like trailers are one thing though. It's you ever know about like the plumbing in those? They're completely different than a house. The plumbing in them kind of
can get messy too, right?
yeah. Because I know people that had problems with their RVs with the plumbing. I don't know who it was. There's someone that was talking about
Right.
having a problem with the plumbing in their RV, and then they had to go get a part one time, and it was a pain in the butt.
I wonder what it costs to have those serviced. Because since I'm not super mechanical, I'd probably be taking it to get serviced all the time.
Yeah, but like my dad had to get something was wrong with their trailer one time. Like when they first bought it, the generator stopped working, so I had to have it go in and like get it repaired. You know, the propane generator. Because where they ever go usually though, it's like there's hookups for power and like the sewer and everything because they go to like campgrounds. They don't take it up in the middle and like the middle of the woods or out in the middle of a open field and just park it usually. But they could if they had to because it has two standard size propane tanks that are on trailers on it.
Right.
And they could run it probably for a week off of the propane. Yeah. 150 a year. Yeah,
That ain't too bad to have
years
a
a year, so
service.
they do one service, one winterizing or whatever they call it.
Yeah, that ain't too bad, Rocky. I don't think that, especially for a 30-foot thing, 330 for a whole year, or 350 for all year.
35 foots.
Yeah.
For a fifth wheel, and their fifth wheel go by. My dad's trailer is like the one that hooks up to your trailer hitch and that's connected to the bumper or the frame, and then you tows it. But it's my dad's trailer is a 24-foot, but it's rated for half ton. They call it like the half ton series or something.
Oh,
so you can
cool.
pull with a half ton pickup. And then
In it, it's amazing what they put in those.
yeah, and then my dad's is different. It has like a shorter slide out, and then the kitchen's in the back, but it's big enough to sleep. If you wanted to cram people in there, it's big enough to sleep 5 people in it.
Is included in that price is the roof. Oh, right on.
Yeah.
The biggest cost of that is included. Cool.
RVs are kind of fun because there's a certain point you go, oh, tent camping pretty sweet until you people that until you start getting old and then you don't want to tent camp anymore. You're like you already get in your like 60s or 70s. And you're like screw tent camp and I want an RV so I can just walk up into it and then sit up there and watch TV if it's raining outside. If it starts raining, you can turn the TV on. And my dad's got one of those. I don't know if I think it's Dish Network, but they pay for it every month.
Cool.
And it's got the little round satellite dish, so when he goes camping and he wants to just go in there and they're camping for a week and he wants to go in there and like watch the Oregon Duck game that's going to be on TV. You can just go in there and watch, or like usually like when they go in there, it's usually like when it gets dark, they go in there and watch TV for a few hours.
Hey,
Sometimes
that's cool. That's
because they sit up by the campfire, of course, but they go in there and they go, "Oh, we're done sitting by the campfire." Especially if it's like in the winter or like early spring when it gets dark at like 6:30, they sit up by the campfire, of course, for a little bit, and then they go inside. And like when I went with them in August, we even for like an hour and a half, we'd watch TV. We would go inside and watch TV. We were watching like the retro channel. It was like Antenna TV or
and
Me TV or something. We were watching like
imagine,
old westerns and like the original Star Trek.
and like you said, since they got all the conveniences, they could stay out there for a week.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, because I think you can run about a week or something on. I'd have to look on the propane alone because you'd be using the propane for the stove. You'd be using it for the heater if you weren't pumped into electricity.
Or get a few extra things of propane and stay there 2 weeks. There you go.
Yeah, you could. Well, you could get an extra. Well, generally, you could get extra propane tanks you can just remove and put them back on there because they're removable, of course.
Yeah.
And then they have the cover that goes on the front of it. It's fun to go camping. I used to tent camp when I was a kid. I remember my dad had one of those Coleman like 5-person tents or 6-person. It was one of the dual room ones. It was like humongous. It was like about 10 feet long.
I plan on enjoying it through the summer and then selling it for profit. That's cool. So he could probably tweak it a little bit and then turn around and sell it.
Yeah, we could probably sell right now probably for easily probably for a few $1,000 more than what he bought it for.
Oh, and I bet he'll get it too because it's pretty well taken care of.
Yeah, my dad paid. I think they paid. This was a 2015 Wildcat Max 24. I think they paid $20,000 for it.
Oh, he said he got it at an estate auction. That's
why it was so cheap.
That's
why it was probably like about a third of what it was originally worth.
Yeah, because they just want to hurry up and sell and get out of there. Yeah,
estate auction is a good thing. If you can find those, you can actually find out where those are, and you can go to them, and then people buy stuff, and then they resell it for like 30, 40, 50% more than what they make profit.
Yeah,
and
they make a business out of it. Yeah,
they do. They go to a estate sale and they buy stuff, and let's say something costs like $30, they'll sell it for $40 or $50 and make a profit.
That's so cool.
Or if something cost $1,000 that they bought it for, they probably sell it for $1,200, $1,300 and make $300 off of it.
That's
sell it to get it for a good deal.
Well, like you said, Brett, when people start getting their 60s and 70s, they kind of want to steer away from the tent thing, and
because it's hard for them to get up out of the tent.
So far, I can do it. I don't mind crawling out.
It's about 8,000, yeah.
Yeah.
So you could probably get 7 easily out of it then.
Wow. Yeah, I bet he gets 7,000 or 8,000 for it easily. He may very well get a full 8,000 for it because he could be competing against guys that are selling theirs way higher. I bet it sells quick at 8,000. And I'm sure. Rocky seems meticulous, so I'm sure he's going to keep it clean. So yeah. I bet you get the whole 8,000, Rocky.
I know my dad is that way too. He keeps his stuff clean.
He will have doubled his money. That's so cool.
Yeah, my dad does that too. My dad, like right when he got home from camping, he well, not right away, but like within like an hour, he went out there and we washed the thing, his RV. We washed the side of it.
That's so cool.
And then we didn't wash the top because it was too hard to get to the top of it.
What's up, Joe and Jenny's Journey?
Hi, Joe.
How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the Lone Wolf Bushcraft After Dark series. We're just chilling out here on the open chat. And then as people are coming in, I'm showing off their channel names so that way when they when this ever gets replayed, people will get to check out the channel names.
What the funny thing is Hapsters had a premiere. I went and commented on it about a half an hour before it started, and I forgot it was in a half an hour, and I just missed it. I was the
Oh,
first one to comment on it. I said hi.
So is she showing off a place? Is that what she's doing?
No, it was she made something. She cooked something
Oh, okay.
and then it was a cooking premiere. And then I
Oh,
was like, well,
cool.
I commented on it. I commented on it when it be before it started, and then well, I was the second one to comment. I was the second one to comment on it, and then I forgot it started because I was talking to you and I didn't open my phone up or anything.
Rocky says, I'm not getting any younger. Got to invest my money the best way and turn a profit. That's cool, Rocky.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right though. When you get older, it's really cool to find different ways to make a little extra cash here and there for sure. Man, I had these two friends who bought cars left and right, and then turn around and sell them.
Mhm.
And then another dude, he checks out what businesses want to give away or are going to toss away, and he turns around and sells it to other businesses. It's hilarious. It just shows what one man's junk is another man's treasure, man. It's because sometimes I think some businesses don't realize what they're giving away, and so these dudes come along and then sell them.
Mhm.
It's wild. Well, like you said, people see all kinds of things at estate auctions.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Funny thing is, like RV problems. Like I remember when we were well, I was with my dad camp and we were trying to get the stove to work because we were gonna like cook something in the oven, and then we couldn't figure out how to get the gas stove to work because it's completely different than like a home stove. The RV stoves work way different. You got to turn this little knob one way, and then you got to like light it, and then we couldn't get it to light because the it wouldn't light, like it wouldn't work. It took
Rocky
us the
says,
longest time. Yeah, my dad had to call somebody, one of his buddies that knows more about RVs, and then had to we had to talk to him, and then we couldn't get it to light. So we're like, screw this.
Rocky says he has an auction addiction.
Uh,
So he must find all the really good estate. I imagine they work in cycles, man, all the different places.
yeah.
That's so wild. Yeah, Mama H talked about she may possibly come back after her premiere's over. Man, I can't believe it. I've almost been up here for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
but it's
just
only 12
flies.
for you. Like the last time you streamed, you went till like 2 a.m. So you're good. I was kidding. I don't know.
Oh my god, it's
The last time you streamed was like a few days ago or something.
like yeah yeah my little family they crack up if I stream real too late into the early hours because then I'm getting texts from them going, oh hey, when are you gonna crash?
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
That's another cool thing. Have you seen, kind of speaking of RVs, have you seen those little people that have motorcycles? You can get those little trailers that are like about 4 foot. They're like about 4 foot long, go behind your bike, and then the top of it folds down. It's like a tent trailer, and then you can sleep two people in one of those things.
Oh, that's cool.
Because what it is, like like one end folds out, and then it folds out like lengthwise or something. They fold out this way, and they fold out this way, and then you put the tent on top, and then it folds into a tent, and then it has like stabilizers, and then you can sleep two people in there. You can fit like a full size bed in it.
Rocky says, I'm almost embarrassed to say how I find the auctions. Well, you look in the obituaries.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, tax sales? I don't know. Okay, Rocky, I'm now curious. How do you find the auctions? If it's too embarrassing, you don't have to tell us. That's cool. Speaking of tents, they got those Land Rovers that put tents on top of their hoods, too. Those are cool.
Oh, you mean they make them for like Wranglers too. That if you have like a Wrangler that has a frame.
Rocky said the obituaries.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But Yeah,
You know
the
what you're talking about,
Land
the Land Rover
Rovers.
tents.
Yeah.
They make the rooftop tents for things. The only thing that sucks about those is you have to climb a tall ass ladder, like
To
a
get
6 foot
to
ladder to get to them.
to get to your tent.
Yeah, but they'll sleep. They'll sleep. I know the ones I saw will sleep 2 people in them.
You're right. Oh yeah, definitely. It's usually only two
But it's
people.
better than being on the ground, though. It is.
Yeah, and then probably you feel safer, right? Because you're on the hood of.
Yeah.
You're up
Well,
high,
it's kind
right?
of the hood. It's like the top of it. You know what? I can show. I can show you like. I can show you the. Look them up. Roof top.
I mean, I would feel
SUV tent.
I would feel
For like
safer.
what kinds of vehicles? Because here's like an example of. It's like an example of one. I'll share my screen.
Cool.
They're pretty darn. They are cool, but they're not cheap either. Like here's one that goes on top of a standard like SUV,
Oh, look at that. That looks cool.
and it folds out to the side, and then it can sleep 2 people in it.
I like that. That's
It's
cool.
$1,300 for that damn thing though.
Ooh.
It's a Thule. You know, it's a Thule that makes the rooftop like travel like storage. You know what I'm talking about? It's like one of those
Right.
things you put on top of your car, and
And
it's like
see,
fiberglass and plastic.
I have one of those on top of my SUV.
Yeah, and then it's the same
Yeah.
company that makes it.
Yeah.
That's one of them. You can go like other roofed. Here's another one that's like a side tent kind of type thing. Look at this one. Rooftop, and then it has like an enclosed side area so you can like stay in there if there's like bugs or something.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That one's cool. And there's like here's an Osprey hard shell pop-up tent. This one's cool. Is it's flat and then it pops straight up. It's spendy, but it pops straight up and it's like a hard shell. You look at it, it's a hard shell like fiberglass top tent. It sleeps 2 people.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then that's on an old Toyota Land Cruiser.
Rocky says you read the obituaries, notice that the relatives live in the different states.
Cool.
So the relatives have estate auctions instead of moving everything. Yeah, that makes sense for them to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But then, you'd have to remove that thing if you didn't want to have it on your vehicle.
Oh,
that would add weight to your vehicle.
How many people does that one sleep, or is that just a 2-person one too?
I think it's a 2-person.
Wow.
It's only the length of the a little longer than the top of the.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the length of the top of the SUV, the Toyota Land Cruiser.
That's the first one I've seen that's kind of like super rectangle though.
Yeah, but what it is, it just pops straight up. You don't have to fold the poles out like the other ones. You just pop it straight up.
That's pretty cool.
And then so it goes up fast, and then it's hard, so you don't have to worry about getting water in it really.
Always laugh at those kind that you fill air and it fills all the tubes for your tent.
Oh,
I haven't bought any of them yet, but
yeah, that's what it looks like in some of the inside. That's what it looks like in the back.
It's so funny. I was getting requests from audience members like, hey, can you get this tent or that tent? And what's funny is they don't realize I'm funding my own channel myself.
Yeah, and it fits on like that. That's a 4Runner right there. They have it on.
Oh,
Toyota 4Runner, I think.
That's cool.
So it fits on there, and that'd be an economical way if you're going to go way up in the mountains. You know what I mean? Like where there's like a lot of woods and not a big enough area to put a tent down. It's only enough area to park your vehicle, maybe like on the side of a logging road. You can just sleep in it. But yeah, that's cool. And then you got like it's another type of tent they got like that. There's another kind that I was going to show. I just lost.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then they got like other kinds too. They're all cool.
That is.
Like I'll show all the. There's another type that goes on they can go on like another vehicle that folds over and it's big. It's pretty big. But see, that one would take a long time to set up though.
How many people is that one?
Inside of the vehicle.
How many people does that one sit?
Does it say?
Because that
this is maybe Smitty built.
Because that almost looks like it could sit more than one person.
Oh, it doesn't say.
Don't it look pretty huge though?
That one looks kind of big.
Yeah.
But see, there's open space right here though.
Well, hey, Brother Brett, I do have work in the morning. So I will wrap with you later, my man.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you coming up on panel and holler at
Okay.
me, man.
Yep, you're welcome.
Yeah, anytime I come on live, feel free to come up because I like. It's more fun to do a live with a co-host because then
Yeah.
I can bounce back and forth ideas and stuff. So that's super cool.
Hmm. Yeah.
But I appreciate it, brother.
You're welcome.
I'll see you sometime
Yeah.
soon. Next
Bye,
time I
Lone
do a
Wolf
live. Take
McQuaid.
Lone Wolf McQuaid. I like
Yeah,
it.
the movie. You got to watch that movie I've been talking about. Have you ever seen the movie? You got to watch it.
I need to go watch it.
Chuck Norris
Especially,
is not a very good actor though. He does like cheesy stunts, and he got kind of cheesy lines.
yeah.
If you want to see some not very good acting, watch a Chuck Norris movie.
There you go. I'll
I don't know
talk
how
to
he
you.
made millions off of movies. He's not a very good actor.
Yeah, isn't that funny? That's
He
crazy.
made probably, I don't know, he probably made 5-10 million off of movies.
That's
Not a lot,
wild.
but still more than we have. And he's made more money off the total gym than he has ever off of movies
Isn't that hilarious? That's hilarious.
or his fighting. I don't think he won. I don't know if he really won anything off his fighting. It's like trophies and stuff.
Right. Yeah. Next time I can do a live, brother, make sure you come up because I like
I'll
bouncing
try, yeah, because
ideas
the
off.
next day I work Saturday night. So if you do another live with him, then yeah.
Cool. Or play it by ear whenever you can.
Okay, yep. So bye everybody in chat. I'm
Take
out.
care. Peace.
Yep.
Hey, Rocky. Thanks for showing off that RV. Thanks to all the channels that I'm going to go to the top and show off all the channels again really quick. And I do this as a way of thanking you guys. So I'm going to show off these channel names real quick. And it's something I try to do at the end of each of my lives. I just go and show off the channel names here. I appreciate you guys and gals stopping by. My brothers and sisters. Some of my brothers and sisters are from the Philippines. They rock. And then some of my brothers and sisters are from the States. They rock as well. Hell, I even got some brothers in Scotland. And I got some brothers, I got brothers and sisters all over the world. And I always love it when they can, I love it when they take out their personal time and come chill out here with me on my live stream. It's definitely not lost on Daddy Lone Wolf. I definitely appreciate the love when you guys show up for my live stream. Or as Mama H says, love, 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 love. I love it. I think she's the one that originally came up with that, the love, 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 love. Mama H is so cool. And yeah, whoever plays this live stream back, these channels whose names I'm sharing out before I end this live stream, if you see a channel you're not subscribed to, I'd ask you to please give these channels a look. And if you end up liking their content, please like and subscribe. Because these are some really cool people and they're also some really cool channels. Same goes for me. If you're starting to notice you enjoy quite a lot of the content I produce, I would urge you, or if you would, I would hope you would consider liking and subscribing to my channel as well. But also, like I said, these channels that have visited my live here, there were some of them are growing channel streams. Like Lady Coach is a growing stream. She's one of the cool growing channels. Lady Coach is awesome. And Patrick TV is awesome. And so Song for Anna. And Rocky's a cool channel. He was nice enough to show off his RV. That was pretty awesome. That's a 30 foot and 11-inch RV. And whoever he bought it from took really good care of it. Joe and Jenny's Journey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks, Rocky, for stopping by and showing off your RV. That was super cool. Want to thank Deborah Orat for showing up as well. That's so cool. And Hey Jude Vlog, thank you for showing up as well. I appreciate it. And Brett Glasgow. Brett Glasgow has been an awesome co-host. He's really cool. I'm excited when I'll be excited when his main channel comes back and I can co-host with him on his channel as well. Uh, and Brett's very supportive of all the other channels. He's he's modest about it. He doesn't. He yeah. Brett's really modest about. He supports a lot of channels. It's really cool. So I can learn a lot from Brother Brett. He's really cool. Anyways, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well. So happy you stopped by at the Lone Wolf Bushcraft After Dark live show. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you guys and gals soon. Later. Take care, everybody. Later, Gators. Peace. And I'll talk to you guys and gals really soon. Take care, everybody. Peace. Later. Later, guys and gals. Peace. Take care, Sus Travels. Later. Peace. Shut at this. Hey, what's happening? Sorry that I'm ending as you're just coming in. But thanks for stopping by. Peace. Later, Gators. Take care of each other. And once again, thanks so very much for stopping by the Lone Wolf Bushcraft After Dark live series. I appreciate you guys and gals. Peace. Later, Gators. Peace. Peace.